Hello everyone, welcome back to Jacqs Scraps. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to share some pages from my journal with you today that I created for Dunia Designs. So let's dig in. This spread here used Dunia Designs' favorited digital kit. So all of the elements that you see here are from her kit. I just kind of created collage paged or layouts for these two pages. This is documenting my son's birthday this year, and so I thought this turned out really cute. I love this camera. It's very, vintage type camera here. We have some sequins. I added a bow, so you even get, small elements in the kit. There was some washi tape, which was cool, and these photo frames. And this is an actual journaling card, and then I typed my items on the computer. The next one I have, this kit is called the Essential Memories. I'll have these linked down below. Over here I just put this these two elements. This ribbon is one element, and then the circle is another, and I put that just on one page. I really like the way that balances out. And then over here, you have all these different kinds of elements. These words are individual. Flowers are individual as well. Some more sequins, the photo frame, and there's ribbon back here as well that I layered. And this is the paper. Yeah, this is paper back here as well. I forgot to mention that. So you really get all the elements that you need in the digital kits. I loved this, how it came out. And let's see, I have one more to share with you today. This kit was called Life Lately, and it was really concerning things that are going on in the world today and touching on the pandemic that we are experiencing. And so this kit has elements, cards, two sets of journaling cards actually, and one of them is free from Dunia Designs, and I will have that link down below for you. You know, as crafters and scrapbookers and journalers, we capture the memories, right? So I thought I definitely wanted to share with you some of the free items that I have found regarding the pandemic, and so that we can, document that what's happening in our life right now. So for this spread, I used a couple photo frames. This one says right here, right now. I went to the grocery store and I took a picture of the shelves because they were empty in spots, and it's really sad to see that. So I wanted to definitely document that. The P here stands for prepare. She had some flowers here that I added. I took a picture of me washing my hands and then used these two elements, a heart and a journaling card that says wash your hands. These two were two separate elements, and I put them together, and it says currently, and of course this is an image of the virus. She had these little images here. This is breaking news and social distancing. There was also sequins here that was in the kit that I used on both sides. Now these images come out a little bit more like a light blue, but they are a little bit teal in the digital kit, so if you get it, you'll know the difference. So I love that this really documented what was happening, and one of the things I wanted to do as well today is go through creating a page with you with all of the free resources that I have found. So I'll have all those linked down below. So now let's get into creating a spread. So what you see here are actually papers, and I shrunk them down. Here is another one, and this one as well. So I shrunk all those down to the size that I want them. I did some journaling in some of the journaling cards, and then I just printed those out. I really love this at the moment one. And this one says at home, which is really cool. She created this journaling card, and there was little blank squares, and then she also had these little squares separate as individual images. Well, I took them and dropped them on top of the little squares and created this little journaling card, which kind of tells the story of what's happening right now. activities canceled, empty shelves, school closed, church canceled, panic buying, toilet paper, enough said, shut in, and worldwide. So I really kind of like the way that helped to document what was going on. And then she had a journaling card that said flatten the curve, and I actually just cut this out of that. Here are some buttons that she had. And then these elements, toilet paper, this is so cute, and the little grocery cart, which I absolutely love. Here's another one of like these little words here. This is COVID-19. I actually just blew this up so that it was a little bit bigger. So these are all the pieces that we're going to use today in creating my journaling. I already cut out 2 pieces of scrapbook paper, and these are 6 by 8 to go in my journal. So let me kind of clean this up and I'll start laying everything out. Okay, so here's all my elements for one page, and here's my actual page. Now the first thing I need to do is to see if everything fits on the page. So what I'm noticing right away is that everything is too big. So what I'm going to have to do is cut everything down and then go ahead and add my elements to it. And since it's too big, I thought at first I'd be able to see some of the background, so I might as well just turn this over because you're not going to be able to see the decorative piece anyways. Maybe I'll layer these instead of cutting them. Okay, so that's kind of the layout that I'm going to use right here. I'll fix some of that, and I'm going to put that there. And this here. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this out, and I'll do the second page as well. I just kind of wanted to let you know my thinking about the layout to begin with. So I thought I was filming, and I'm not sure I was at this point. So what I'd done already for these elements, I popped them up with a little bit of foam adhesive. I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's kind of thin, which I really like. It gives it dimension, but not too much, especially for a journal. You don't want it to have a whole lot. But I kind of like the idea of putting these up a little bit. So what you see me doing here is actually as if I was using these page protectors that have little pockets in them. So because these don't actually fit my journal, I've just mirrored using these without the plastic. So that's another way to create like pocket pages, but without the plastic, is to just go ahead and map them all out as if you were. So there's that page. I think that turned out really good. Now let's do the next one. For this journaling card here, I added thickers called Epiphany. This is actually the Paige Evans Whimsical collection. So here's the final pages, and I just punched holes and put them in my journal. I absolutely love how these two spreads came out. I love how they have that pocket type feel. So the only thing that I think this needs is, because I have day 5 of the shut-in, so to speak, what I wanted to do is actually put the date that I wrote these, and that was on the 20th. I think I'm going to put that down in here. Hopefully that will come out real well. I'm going to use some archival ink here. So now I think that is definitely finished. Well, I hope you enjoyed finding out about these designs and some of the freebies that I have for you today. And I really appreciate that you joined me, and I'll see you next time.